time. We're here for the Avengers, and there's so many people ahead of us that watched it, and now they're all talking about it in the parking lot. We're walking through going, man, man, man.
Cover your ears, cover your ears.
But first, we're gonna need a little liquid courage. With that, I don't think you're deserving of caps.
No. Tastes like justice.
Man, Titan.
So what's yours called?
The Mad Titan.
And the Mighty Hero. So we got our liquid courage. Last thoughts before we actually go in and watch Avengers Infinity War. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous just because there's a lot of heartbreak, I have a feeling, in front of us.
I think it's like also too, it's like 10 years.
10 years.
10 freaking years of coming to this theater to watch these movies, and it's like so crazy to think, and now it's kind of coming to an end, but
it's a regeneration of sorts, like the Doctor himself.
We're used to that stuff.
Yeah, you go through the loss to rebuild and get into something new, but something great. But we are going to head in now and venture forth into Avengers Infinity War.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Perfectly balanced.
So before we get into this, guys,
this is our non-spoiler review. We will not say anything.
We will not hint, we will not tease, we will not give you anything more than what we got going into this. So non-spoiler ahead.
Because Thanos demands your silence.
I'm in a glass case of emotion. Honestly, it was nerve-wracking watching this film. The entire last half, my eyes were open, my mouth was open. It was just eye candy and heart-wrenching, but just amazing.
There's
all
a
at the
lot
same
of
time.
Times when you go to a movie and you can kind of tell that you are surrounded by people and you're surrounded in a movie theater. This movie really like tunnel vision, literally. Like I was just in the zone watching this movie, and the whole time I was just like. And then sometimes I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm in a theater, but like there are times where I like involuntarily like cheered and did like a weird noise. It was just crazy, but it's so much fun.
I usually base a movie by how much I shift in my seat. I can't do that for this one. I shifted my seat non-stop because I was just completely nerve-wracked. Even just from the beginning to the end, every moment I was just nervous because, I mean, these are the Avengers. We love them so much, every single one beginning to end. And Thanos is a brute. Thanos is amazing. He is a very layered villain, which we don't get very often in the Marvel Universe.
And the way that this movie was shot and edited, I really, really enjoyed. I thought that it streamlined everything perfectly. You said perfectly portioned for this movie and the magnitude of all the characters that are in it.
Alan Silvestri, the music was very Alan Silvestri. I'm so glad they brought him back for this. You couldn't have done it without Alan Silvestri.
No, I don't think you could, but like you felt that emotion with Alan Silvestri's music, and that's what I wanted, and I'm so happy that they were able to have him come back.
And the way that I believe like Disney and the MCU have divvied up the schedule for how they're releasing this movie and then giving us a couple more and then back to the next movie, like it's so genius the way that they're doing this, man. They just have it down. Everybody has it down on every level. The trailers that we saw were nothing in comparison to this film, and they didn't even show everybody the stuff we got to see at D23 and seeing it here on the big screen, even though we saw it.
To finally see it again, like it still hold that emotion too. Yeah. Like I was like, oh, I've seen that before, but
it was in context, like it is out of this world, completely out of this world. The Russos, I love their touch on the humor, even though it wasn't full of humor. I mean, you needed that humor to balance out a lot of the crazy things that are happening in this movie.
But it was perfectly done.
Very well done, very well placed. and every character was spot on. Like you said, it was pretty much divvied up perfectly for everybody. Everybody does have a place in this film, and man, I after the credits rolled, I was like, hey, can I have some more? Like, I want more. I need more. I'm gonna go home and just watch everything again. We've been watching it leading up to this. Now I just gotta watch them all over again.
I know.
So I would say score for the non-spoiler review. 5 out of 5. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. If you haven't seen it, go see it now. If you're watching this, you probably already did see it, so a spoiler review is coming soon. But other than that, thank you guys so much. It's starting to get loud. All the theaters are emptying out.
And you can follow us on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are, guys. We got it. It's here, and we are so happy to be a part of this. Definitely go see this if you haven't yet, and this is your non-spoiler, tip over the edge to get to the theater.
Do it.
But I tell you
Do
what.
it this weekend, too, because people are a-holes, and they will spoil it for you. So go see it before it gets spoiled for you.
Definitely. So thank you guys for watching this review. We appreciate it. And until next time, now it's time to say goodbye. And this party's over.